Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. So the Baltimore Orioles are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with a win today.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And our pitcher in this game, Luis Ortiz. How about a scouting report on him?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. The wind to kick the pitch. That missed by a lot. And we're underway. The wind of the pitch. That one finds the zone. And the count 1-1. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
2-2 now. And that one almost got him. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how'd I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And now Jordan Westburg. That misses the zone. 1-0. The wind and the pitch. And that one wrapped foul. One down, base is empty. That misses. And it's 2-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Righty delivers. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Adley Rutschman in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
And that's outside.
2 strikes.
Two outs. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Grayson Rodriguez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first. Down the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. The pitch. Inside, just missed. Just missed. High fly ball out to left field. Hayes has it sized up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Urias throws to first in time.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
2 outs. Base is empty. Brian Reynolds here. Splits the plate, and that is strike one.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Next offering upstairs. Swings through that one for strike two.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. The 1-2. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Scoreless after one. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Anthony Santander at the plate.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Santander measures 6 feet 2 inches. Batting in the cleanup spot. And he was a second-round pick back in 2016. That one in there across the letters. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strikes.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. See you later. He nails one out to right. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And here is Gunnar Henderson. The 1-0. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
On the ground to short, Cruz. On to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. On the ground to the left. Hayes to first. That's it out.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Ramon.
2 outs, bases empty. And next for the Orioles, Ramon Urias. First pitch misses. 1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the 2nd. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Batting 9.
Grayson Rodriguez, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Kicks and deals. Right through there for a strike.
Well, you got to go for the strikeout here. Pitcher at the plate, attack it just like it's any other hitter.
Urias over at second. Mountcastle at first. 2 out of the inning. That's inside. 2 on, 2 outs. Struck him out looking. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Orioles 1 and the Pirates nothing. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
The shortstop, O'Neal.
The right-hander back to work. That one ripped, but foul.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one the other way. Henderson zips it to first and quickly 1 away in the 2nd.
Batting 5th, the 17th.
Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. That pitch gets the corner. That's strike one.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Pirates trailing by a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next pitch is downstairs. Line drive to short and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. And that one is in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
And there's a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And he chases that one. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Bucks go down quietly, still behind by a count of 1-0. New inning getting started. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Wouldn't chase that time. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
That one close, ruled a ball. 3-1 now. Right side, Tellez. Steps on first for the out. At the plate, Jordan Westburg. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That clips the corner.
0-1 for count.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Adley Rutschman singing. The Orioles gave him the largest signing bonus ever, more than $8 million, and you can see why. This guy just oozes with talent.
Yeah, Boog, and if it wasn't for a strained triceps injury, I believe Adley would have been on the Orioles opening day roster in 2022. The moment he was healthy enough, the Orioles called him up, and the rest is history.
To the right side, and he grabs it foul. And the right-hander deals. And it's down on strikes. And 2 away now.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Santander, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 outs. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Back gone. It just got out of here. His second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. That one missed. Ortiz maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
2 down, nobody on. And strike 2. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. 3-2 now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Chopper to second. Gonzalez fires over to first. And that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at PNC Park, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the catcher comes up to him. Henry Davis. Rodriguez back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And he deals. And that one in the air, center field. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Nick.
Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
In the air out to center, Mullins. Sizing this one up, puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 9, the pitcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Ortiz now at the plate. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike. Down the line. And that will drop foul. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, start of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. The wind of the pitch. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
And a 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Now batting, third baseman, Ramon.
Man at first. Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. That's in there. Strike one. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Got him. And now one away.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in. So you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball. But either way, that's a really nice pitch.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. He was walked intentionally his first time. Strike on the outside. 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Nope, that's inside.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
The 1-1. Next offering misses down and away.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And delivers outside. Hayes leads off first with one away. Hit hard. That gets through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
So one out with 2 aboard. So here's the Orioles pitcher, Grayson Rodriguez. And he pops up the bunt. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. That one catches the corner for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Johan Oviedo loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Falter warming up as well. Slap the other way, foul. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Chewinski pulls that one down, and that is that. Orioles strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ke'Bryan Hayes. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Misses off the inside, and it's 1-0. Big stack center field, and the leadoff man aboard.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutchen grounded out his first time. And misses inside.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And a pitch. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
At the belt and fires. That's outside. And that's ball 3. And there's the automatic. Kicks and fires. And there's ball 4.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Reynolds in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes.
Pitchers always face a dilemma trying to figure out how to attack this guy. He went with the breaking ball right there, but it feels like that approach might be playing with fire. He loves to go after pitches with a wrinkle in it.
Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, right field. Santander drifts towards it. And it's caught for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that's down and away. Two on, 1 out. And there's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Righty delivers. On the ground to third. Off balance speed. There's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now the center fielder, Jack Sawinski. 0 for 1 so far. And a good eye there.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
2 on, 2 outs. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And here it comes. Got him. Third out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Orioles 3 and the Pirates nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in is the speedy Jordan Westburg. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Kicks and deals. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. Rutschman, 26 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one almost got him. And he gets tied up right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one a little bit high. 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Reynolds hauls it in to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Rowdy Tellez. And the right-hander back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Pirates being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
The pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up left side. Henderson has a beat on it. Makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Now back, the catcher.
Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. He's 0 for 1. edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Fastball for a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there. Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 down, nobody on. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Number 19, the runner on first with 2 gone for him. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
0-1.
Two outs. In the air, right side. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. Still down 3-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Johan Oviedo.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
The shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
The wind of the pitch. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Orioles really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Hayes in the box again, takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is downstairs. And a foul ball. Fastball almost got him there.
2-2 the count.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Slider misses outside. stays alive. One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. And that one off the inside edge. He walked him. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias. Ground ball left side, could be two. And he can't come up with it. No throw. That's an error, and everyone is safe.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
First and second, one out. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. Right through there for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swings and misses. And that is strike two. 2 on, 1 out. That one hit to right. McCutchen has it sized up. Makes the grab for the second out.
The pitcher, number 30, Grayson Rodriguez.
So first and second with 2 outs. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Grayson Rodriguez. And that one a little bit high. In for a strike, and the count even at 1. First and second, 2 down. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that is that. 2 left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 3 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the 6th inning. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Brian Hayes. The pitch. Just missed. The pitch. Outside low. And that's ball 2. And another ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And the pitch. There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Into center. Mullins settles under it. And makes the grab. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Wouldn't chase that time. 2-0. And that's a strike. The wide to kick the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Runner on at first with one gone. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That's off the mark. Ball one.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Next offering is in for a strike. Righty to the plate.
2-1.
That misses the zone. And now 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And a foul ball. The Pirates trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. The punch out there, and there's 2 down. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. And there's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Check on the runner. McCutchen back in on a dive. The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
McCutchen, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one is inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Jack Sawinski waits on deck for Pittsburgh. Bounced up the middle. That's the inning. Pirates leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins. Oviedo back to work. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Colin Holderman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Baraki also getting ready. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And that skips in the dirt. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. That misses, and that is ball one. Runner at first with no outs here. Pickoff throw, back in there standing. And the 1-0. Foul ball there. And that's outside. Yeah, that's ball two.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Grounder might be two. They get the tag on him. How about that double play? Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Just missed. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. There's a strike, and it's 2-1 now.
1 strike.
Good eye right there. Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. Inside ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Out towards left center. Sizes this one up. And that is that. One left for the Orioles, but they lead at 3-0. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Jack Sawinski.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Craig Kimbrell is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Colomb, the lefty, warming up as well. On the ground to third, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Hayes fires it in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. First pitch just misses.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
The pitch. Fastball for a strike.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
Good eye in that spot.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Man at second. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Up next for the Pirates, Henry Davis.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Swings over the top of that one.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Set down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch, and he just misses.
All right, this is a spot where you've just got to nibble, work the edges with this hitter. If he wants to chase and go outside his zone, so be it. But if you walk him, you got the pitcher to deal with next. You'd rather have that matchup.
And the right-hander deals.
2 balls,
Pitch
1
misses
strike.
there. 2-1. So a workaround situation.
Yeah, kind of. You're not intentionally walking him. You want to compete, but you don't want to give him something too good to hit. If you can get him out on your pitch, then even better, because you've got the pitcher leading off the next inning.
Yeah, there's the strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. And now just a 2-run deficit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Grayson Rodriguez won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So they turn to Craig Kimbrell.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Edward Olivares.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
This one in the air. Henderson under it. That is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Colin Holderman.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. And a pitch. Ball one there. And he deals. That's down and in. There's a strike at the knees. Swings 3 down.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The 2-2. That one missed. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Austin Hayes digs in now. Nice curveball for a strike. At the belt and fires. This one smacked out to left center. Reynolds makes the catch.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Ramon Urias.
Here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Reynolds makes the play. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle, 1 for 2.
Mountcastle.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move to the at-bat.
Henderson off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 outs. Slow roller to third. Hayes. And that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Pirates 1. Back here in Pittsburgh, leading off, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
The third baseman,
Kimbrel in his 14th season, 35 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
That one off the mark, and the count even 1-1. Right-handed reliever. He goes down looking. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
Andrew McCutchen, the next to hit. That one misses. Ball 1. The Orioles leading by 2 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one ripped left field. That's back there. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
1 out, runner at second. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1. With the tying run at the plate, here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Here's a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next offering is down low.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
The tying run at the plate. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. The 2-2 now. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. Danny Coulomb on the pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Jorge Mateo, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now playing third, batting ninth, number 3, Jorge Mateo.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Out to short, Henderson. Whips it across, and that's terrific work out of the bullpen. 1 pitch to end the frame. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, and they still trail it here 3-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Borucki. Now the third baseman, Jorge Mateo. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. The lefty fires. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a good eye there. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Aroldis Chapman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. One down, base is empty. And that one a little below the knees. And now 2-0. And another ball
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball third base side. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Check swing, now an appeal to third. He went around according to Carl Dixon. Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. And he takes a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the third and final game of the series. That one missing inside. Kicks and fires. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on. Fights it off, he'll see another. Next offering misses down and away. Up the middle, Cruz gathers and throws to first. And the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Orioles 3 and the Pirates 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Yennier Cano. This is his 5th appearance of the year. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski, 1 for 3. And a pitch. Cano, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Missed with a changeup. 1-1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Here's a 1-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And a 1-2. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
A lot of pop in that bat. Had the distance for the Oppo home run, but many times you have that slice going to the opposite field, and he just couldn't keep that one fair.
Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
He's 2 outs away. Rowdy Tellez getting ready to hit. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Cano fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. Just missed.
And although you like the fact that a guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
That one ripped. That's back there. And that one's gone. A gigantic blast. It's 3-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That one finds the zone.
0-1.
Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
You know, it's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes. He's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
Trying to close out a one-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Now, Nick Gonzalez. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fought off foul. Cano is just one strike away.
That's out.
Wouldn't chase that time. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, you can see this team is feeling it right now. Look at the smiles, look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
A 3-2 final score in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners